All right, salute. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another video. Throw me some love. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna keep it light and I'm gonna keep it real. So with that said, thank you for being here and let's get to it. Today I want to talk about something that is extremely important, and it takes time to really understand this, you know, when it comes to living here in Thailand, especially as an American expat, a Falang, a foreigner, or whatever. And obviously I don't have as much experience as some people have, but also keep in mind, some of the content you watch here, some people are going to give you positive experiences, and some people are going to, like expats, if you will give you positive experiences, and other expats will give you negative experience is that they encounter. And with that said, I think it's important to distinguish those two. And let me try to explain this the best I can. You know, the reason why people have either a good or a bad experience living here in Thailand, this is listen, take it with a grain of salt. This is 100% my opinion, but I'm dead ass serious, and I guarantee you most people would agree with me on this, especially people on the positive side, is that people do not stay in their damn lane. Stay in your damn lane in everything you do. When you come over here, and I'm telling you, I think your experiences will be more like overwhelmingly positive. Yes, you're gonna have some negative experiences when you first get here, but I'm talking minor stuff you can easily recover from. Nothing like hopefully going to jail or something like that, or, you know, getting in a fight with somebody, or, you know, but more or less, like, some of those are your decisions. Like, you get yourself into those situations a lot of times, those negative situations, just by being stupid. So let me talk about staying in your damn lane. Listen, I sit here and I make this video and I'm putting myself out here saying this. I know what I look like. You know, I'm not going to sit here and brag or talk myself up. I'm a confident man. I know what I am. I know my net worth. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know my age. I know my looks. I'm aware of these things, and I'm going to be honest about it. With that said, I choose to date women in my same category, and I also choose to interact and have friend circles, or try to, that also exist within that lane, if you will, that I already know I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hang out with rich people. I'm not trying to hang out with drunk, like, tourists that come out, you know, just binging out, like full-blown butterfly 2-week millionaires. That's what I mean. That's what we call them, 2-week millionaires. I mean, you come over here with a couple $1,000s, you're a 2-week millionaire in Thailand. And you will leave and you'll have probably a wonderful experience, but staying here longer is a whole different thing. So when it comes to like dating or taking someone serious, especially when it comes to friendships, like relationships or dealing with a woman, I've made no secret about this. You know, I've been seeing a chick for about 5 months, and she is absolutely, she's fucking impressive, man. But this chick is, she's 6 years, or 5.5 years younger than me. She's 37. I'm 43. So, like, she's wonderful. Like, to me, she's beautiful. She treats me like exceptional. She's respectful. She's kind. She's thoughtful. She doesn't even want to let me do like my own dishes. Like, if I make something and I start to wash my dishes, she'll like, you know, and it's like, I'm not trying to like have that, but at the same time, this is just like, it's kind of like, wow, you know. And, you know, I'm going to put this screenshot up, you know, like the one I took, like my thumbnail. And it's a joke. This is not about extracting money from her. But if you don't see this sometimes, and you're dealing with a person, you're not dealing with someone in your lane. You're dealing with someone much lower and much higher than you, and you know it. And when too many times, we all know, is like, anyone that's visited Thailand knows this scene. Anyone that's been here knows how funny this is, because usually it's the old guy at the ATM with the chicks behind his ass. 2 of them sometimes. I've seen old guys with 3 chicks, like, all up in his grill while he's at the ATM trying to put in his pin number. Like, back up, you know. It's funny, but it's just the way it is. But these are guys that are not dating in their lane or staying in their lane, in my opinion. Now, listen to me. I'm not bashing anyone if you come as a tourist, as a visitor, and you're just having some fun and vacation, listen, do your thing. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the long time people that stay here. We have to make some decisions. We have to really evaluate who we are, our social status, or what social status we're willing to blend into, or especially the cultural aspect of, when you start to live here longer, you start to more or less progress away from the expat areas or the touristy areas, and you want to acclimate more into the Thai culture. It's not that easy, but it just naturally kind of happens. And the Thai culture will take you in, but you just got to be, it's different. It's okay. And you got to also, I'm going to go ahead and say this. You have to accept the fact that some people just ain't going to like your ass. Some people don't like foreigners, or tourists, and it's not, I'm not saying or bashing anyone. Listen, I understand, but just know this exists everywhere in the world. Now, has it threatened me or hindered me or put me in a bad situation? No. Just occasionally I get dirty looks, or I get people that don't want to do business right with me, or try to, charge me an extreme amount of money on something. And I'm like, no, it happens, but it's not a big deal. But this is kind of what I'm saying. When you stay in your lane, you got to really understand. And I'm going to talk about my business thing, not bragging or anything. We just recently opened up a business in a Thai area south of town. Now, there are some Falangs and tourists that come through there. A lot of Instagram people come through taking selfies and taking pictures and stuff. It's a beautiful place. And we really looked out on the price. And Supai, would he put this out there? When I went to Mae Kai Canal the first time, I went without her. And I fell in love with the place. And I started thinking about this, and I pitched the idea to her. And she was, she wasn't she really was coming to me with ideas, writing things down, talking to me. Like she put time, effort, getting up every day, going to pick out things. She really did a lot of, I'm serious. But with that said, staying in your lane. The area of town I'm in, it's a more quiet Savai. And this is really hard to explain, is that we have, in Thailand, you have to be friends with your neighbors. You have to blend in with your neighbors. You have to interact with your neighbors. Your neighbors' kids are gonna come running through and aggravate you sometimes. You just have to know, this is just part of it. So with that being said, that everything's a business and a community at the same time. Really hard to explain this until you live here. But if I were to come through there and just drop a ton of money in that area, yes, I would make business. I would probably make money, but it would drive the others out of business. It would ruin a neighborhood, and it would piss, this is make you enemy number one, in my opinion. So stay in your lane. Understand what you're looking at, what you want to do. Don't come over here with you want to make some money, but you want to make money with your neighborhood as well. It's not about giving money to other people. It's you can't come over here and just outshine everyone, because you're going to have other problems, in my opinion. And it's not a threat, but people are not going to like you. You're going to put families in poverty sometimes, just what, thinking like this. You have to be conscious and aware of this. And this is why I say stay in your damn lane. If you want to come over here and do something like that, if you want to, as a Falang, for example, listen, you can open a business as a Falang. You need a Thai partner, yes. But you need the face of Thailand. You need this. To me, without this crucial element, it's going to be damn near impossible, because you're going to get some dirty looks. People are just not going to look at you the same. People don't want to give their money to a Falang with the nicest place in the area that they're all living in. You know what I'm talking about? So you got to keep these things in mind. Now, if you want to go to a touristy spot and do something, you're pretty much free to do whatever the hell you want. But it depends on how long you stay here. Do you want to do you really want to sit in a bar every day and get drunk? Because I know people that own bars, friends of mine, nice bars, pretty, decent shit. And every day you got to have that, you just have to drink, it's part of it. So who wants to drink every day, like that? I don't. who wants to deal with the drama of dealing with the girls and the other drunk customers? Like, I mean, some people, that's you. Do your thing. Who wants to deal with the shakedowns that come through from time to time? And you know what I'm talking about. They'll pull up on a scooter. It'll be 3 of them coming inside, checking paperwork and things like that. Everyone in Thailand that has a business knows what I'm talking about. And you're going to have to pay your tuition and your dues from time to time. That's just the way it is here. So that's another thing, staying in your lane. When you pay your tuition and your dues to those unknown, unspoken people I just mentioned, you get protection. Meaning if another person has an issue, they're gonna, like if enough, let's just say enough neighbors got upset with me, not just like me like mistreating them, but just they don't like my business because it really pisses them off. You got to be careful about this. And like I said, you got to be good to people and go buy stuff from them from time to time. But if they coalesced enough, like they could really, there's a lot of power in that. So this is kind of my point, is staying in your damn lane. I think you're going to be okay. But you have to respect the culture and you have to respect the fact that you're going to be viewed as an outsider for the most part. That doesn't mean people don't treat you nice, people aren't welcoming, and they're not wanting to show you or teach you, or they're not actively doing that. You're still an outsider, no matter what. And a lot of guys can't understand this. Like, as much as you want to be, like, listen, you're going to have some people that really take you in. They love you, like they really want to, they take you in like as their family. But it's not very common, and you got to like keep these things in mind. And a lot of the guys that I'm talking about in the beginning of the video that had negative experiences here never found that, or they never like really truly stayed in their lane, or like maybe an older guy trying to date a younger chick and thinking this chick loves his ass. No, the fuck she don't. And I don't see this like as much as you might think. Like there's Pattaya and Phuket. I'm 400 miles north in the mountains. Like there's a little bit of that, but not much here. But 9 times out of 10, like I'm still surprised when I see a real old guy with a younger chick. To me, it's disgusting. And this is why I say, like, stay in your damn lane. Now you can do your thing, but that chick doesn't love you. I don't care what she tells you, bro. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're old. You're wrinkly and shriveled up, and you're bum ticker. Like, we all know it, and everyone knows this. Everyone in the whole town knows this. So, like, this is my entire point. There are plenty of people that date, like expats like myself, who date Thai women. We love to date. Like, if you give me a choice, I would date a Thai woman any day. And I find Western chicks come through from time to time, and it's just, I just sit back and I see it because ain't nobody choosing. Because the expats do choose Thai women, but usually, like, if you're trying to pick a dime piece, like if I was trying to pick and this is not to say that Supawati isn't beautiful to me, man, she's beautiful. But if I was to go out and try to find some drop dead gorgeous 18-year-old model, like, come on, man. Like, this is not staying in your fucking lane. And this is my entire point. So the happy people I see with the good, positive stories are the people that stay in their damn lane. They might be older, but like their looks are on the same, like their market value, their SMV, their market value is on the same level. They're right around the same age. And I'm not saying this doesn't all, like, that some of the other weird extreme situations don't occasionally work, but it's rare. But the people that are happy typically stay in their lane. They don't go out drinking every day. They don't go to bars. They're not bringing their girl, and their girl doesn't want them. They don't want to go out every day. Like, if you got a chick that wants to stay home and chill, that's another thing. If you got a chick that wants to, like, chill, she's respectful, like, man. But to be fair, talking about, like, even like Supawati, like, I do bring her up a lot, but I'm trying to give you a good example. I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. She fucking treats me like a damn king, but I also, man, I'm good to her, man. Now, I ain't gonna put up with no BS, man. If I smell any shit, lies, deception, any attitude, or a public, like, disrespect, I'm gone, and she knows it. I'm fucking gone, like yesterday. And this isn't mean I've got one foot out the door. I'm out here entertaining like a bunch of chicks and shit. No, I'm not. But I smell bullshit. I'm out. And she knows this. And if that happens, it could. I'm gone. And I'll let you know. I hope to God it doesn't, you know? But she's been great, man. Dealing with this type of stuff. Staying in your lane. Dealing with women your age, dealing with women in your group, dealing with women that have friends that you can get along with. If they like the less friends they have, sometimes this is a good thing. Like Supawati, all she does is talk to family. Like her friends are like her sister and her mother, man, like all the time. And she doesn't have that raging Pattaya Phuket type circle of 304s whispering and talking in her ear, you know, dropping secrets like, hey, this is. No, you know, you know, I've made it clear that my trust is going to take time, you know, and it's not that I'm going to sit here and be like insecure. Nobody's going to call me insecure. I'm just not stupid. And there's nothing wrong with that. And a woman that likes you and cares about you doesn't have a problem with that either. I'm serious. Guys, like you can actually come, in my opinion, come over here, stay in your fucking lane and listen. It may not go perfect, but I tell you this, you come here and stay in your lane and you're smart, you don't give your trust away too easily. This doesn't mean that you're shady and stuff. No, just be smart. Be smart, vet people, especially a woman that wants to be in your life, man. I literally didn't make it easy for wanting all my time. Me, especially at this point where we are. I did not make it easy. I ran like hell for months. But, you know, she came to me, you know. You know, I wasn't going to chase nobody. I wasn't going to be a sucker. I wasn't going to be like, I ain't dumb. I know what time it is. Like, I let her know real quick. I ain't about money. I ain't got no money. Shit like that. And I still do things online to make money. Really, like I don't make a lot, but I do a little trading and stuff like that. High yield savings accounts, or like trading like little crypto. Crypto's done pretty good. I've done pretty well the last few months, but I'm at a very low investments risk at this point. Like I'm talking like nothing, a couple grand really, like that nothing. But before I was more in, I did pretty well, but that's stressful. I don't like to do it all the time. I do it because I know we're in a bull market and at some point this is gonna explode, you know, but so I'm good. You know, we're turning a little profit at our place right now. Staying in our damn lane. You know, staying in our lane means that we're nice to our neighbors. We learn their names. They learn me. Yeah, they call me Falang. We joke back and forth sometimes, and you like every now and then they come by, you buy them a beer, you know, even from your own place. Like people just do this, like they all pay it forward, like treat people well, you know, don't be a dumbass and give things away. But I'm telling you, actually being good and like kind and genuine here, in my opinion, and staying in your lane, you can actually shine in so many ways. And this doesn't mean making a lot of money. This is just about being happy. Being happy in what you do, being happy with the people around you, being happy at your environment, getting up, thankful for the opportunity you have just to you know, see somebody smile because of it's unbelievable, man. So with that said, I'm not gonna continue on and on, but I will say this. Stay in your damn lane. You come to Thailand, you want to live here, I think it's very possible. Stay in your lane. Know your age, man. Know what type of woman you're dealing with. Be honest with yourself. Know what kind of money you got. Know if you're earning money. Be aware of any BS, because, you know, a few of them are going to try to come at you at first and try to sell you on some, you know, her phone ain't good, or, you know, I've got sick family members and asking you to give her money, and you just gotta bounce. Like, no, hell no. Like, it's bullshit. If you're asked for money, it's bullshit. And some of them will try that crap, but a real one's gonna be, she's gonna do things for you. She's always gonna pick me up my fucking snacks and shit. Dude, I've got so many fucking snacks that she just, every day when she comes home, she picks up snacks. She wants to cook for me. She does my laundry, man. I mean, she pays for it too. And I usually I pay her back. Sometimes she takes it, sometimes she doesn't. You know, when she goes to get her nails done, she'll fucking like, every time she's done her nails, she's always asked like what color I want, you know? This is the little stuff that men need to be looking out for. When you see these things, these are to me green lights, bro. Green lights. You know, now I'm not saying be a sucker or be a simp, but man, when a woman does come into your life, a good woman, a woman that's got you, you'll know it. You won't be questioning. You won't be sitting here watching all this other crap online. Listen, when a woman's down for you, you will know it. She will do everything and anything to have your time, to make you happy. She'll never she's not going to disrespect you. No one's perfect, but if you address something and she gets right in like immediately, like she doesn't say like, yes, sir, but like usually if I'm at that point where I got to tell her, hey, this is a hell no for me, I ain't talking to her for a couple of days. I even block them sometimes. And then I see them randomly across town because it's a small fucking town. And like, what did you do? Why did you block? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. They come with that act right, usually. If it's what it is. But if not, they'll just keep riding by and you'll never see them again. Good. You did yourself a favor on both fronts, man. So this is another thing. Stay in your lane. Be a man. Stand up for yourself. But, you know, you gotta, you don't have to be so on guard as you do, like back in America, in my opinion, when it comes to, especially like dating, the women that want to take advantage of you or mistreat you or throw you these mixed signals and shit like that. Listen, I don't see that crap here. Or this boss B, I make my own money crap. Man, it's far superior in my opinion, dating here. It's been great. And the women are beautiful. They're beautiful. They're feminine as hell. They're not they're in shape. They eat a lot. They just don't get big, you know. It's the food, I guess. I don't know. But they're excellent to have around, in my opinion. They just are, man. They just are. They're excellent to have around. And if the situation ever changes, you just, you know, let them go. And be respectful about it, be happy for the experience, and, you know, and like literally handshake and a smile, you know, if you can. And let them know you understand and there ain't no hate, you know. If you catch them like fucking off or some, you know, or lying to you or trying to pull some bullshit, let them know, say, look, I ain't hating you for what you do. You know, I respect the game, but I ain't playing the game, you know. It's been fun, you know, I'll see you, you know, but be cool about it. And, you know, a lot of times some of them will come back around and put you on game when you, like things you didn't know. She'll say, oh, I can trust this guy knows, but he's not going to say nothing. He's going to keep his mouth shut. A lot of the, like if you have a few that you, like I have like two girls that I trust when it comes to stuff here. Like they have really put me on game and saved me a ton of money, put me in touch with the right people, made shit happen. Wonderful. Like women that like lend me their scooter. Like one night I was like, can I borrow your scooter? I was joking. And she's like, here. I was like, okay. All right. You know, like I was just fucking around. And I mean, it's just shit like, but they put you on game when it comes to what to look out for, what it is, who's shady and who isn't. Like they really will put you on the social awareness game that I think it's important and mandatory for us guys to know, and women too. So with that said, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I know it's been a 24-minute video. Stay in your lane. Know what it is. Don't come here and try to outshine, try to blend in. That's my advice. Don't come here and try to be bigger than everybody. That's really where I think you're gonna fuck up. So with that said, guys, I love y'all. Thank you so much for the love and support. I hope this video helps and inspires you. I think you should make the trip. It'll change your life. Thailand will never let you go. I love y'all, and I'm out.